Hi Pisces, welcome. Thank you for joining me for this November Psychic Zodiac Wheel. Great to be here with you. Just focusing now for November for you Pisces. What messages are there? I invite great Spirit, angels and divine to join in this reading for Pisces for their highest good and for the good of all concerned. Six of Cups. Okay, so there's something rapidly unfolding here with when this is reversed. I feel it's living in the now and healing from a bad childhood too. So there's some healing taking place from that. It's saying not to look back on those hurtful memories. So if you catch yourself thinking about it, replace it with a positive affirmation and say the affirmation over and over and over again to stop yourself being stuck in hurtful long-term memories. Okay. And the High Priestess. Oh, isn't she beautiful? It's a beautiful card. Okay, and it's also moon energy there, and it is a powerful month this month with the moon. We've got eclipses and that sort of thing, and it is in Gemini, the eclipse, so it's interesting that it's the number 2. So there is that symbol there showing me that there is duality. There's two events or two people, two situations, two options being shown. And the High Priestess is about the quiet voice, the voice that whispers, and understanding the mystery, understanding the depth of the realms, and being able to gain wisdom from that understanding and use that understanding. But it's a message to you Pisceans that you need to stop and stand still. If you've been going at a rapid rate, which it does indicate there is some rapid rate, you need to stop, take stock. What are you doing? Is this really, where you want to go? Ask the universe the questions. Ask the universe to show you the answers, or get you the information that you need. Trust your hunches and your visions. Okay? This also can represent a person who is very gifted in that area, so they may be able to help you as well. And also you yourself can develop these gifts to be able to use them more efficiently and boost your self-esteem. Ten of Cups, lovely. So I do feel that you will do that. You'll be using that mystical side of yourself and the avenues that you have available to you to access, greater wisdom and understanding, because you've got the Ten of Cups here. So this is the man and woman being united, and it is also feeling that sense of family. Now you could be communicating with family, but it will be good news if you are. This also can be indicating that you're communicating about somewhere that you're interested in making your home. It's a beautiful card, so I do feel you'll be getting some good news as also, and this area is connected to siblings, neighbourhoods, learning, how you learn, whether or not you've learnt, what you have learnt, what you haven't learnt, that kind of thing. Yes, but it's an initial completion too, so I really do like the Ten of Cups. It's letting me know that there will be a wish fulfilled, but not unless you stop. You've got to stop. You can't keep going at a mad rate, or something will stop you for you. So, and there's a need to take rest by the looks of this. King of Pentacles. Okay, so that's an earth sign energy, so Capricorn, Virgo or Taurus. And in reversed, he is about starting over. And there could be some sort of dishonesty that you've got to deal with, and it is to do with your family, your roots, where you come from, and it's also, you know, it's also an ancestry thing. The Ten of Cups is too. It's the lineage. And having the King of Pentacles here in this area, it's also about your heritage, and not just your parents or your grandparents. It's like looking back in history where your bloodline or where your lineage comes from. The ancestors are quite strong around all of us, and they have messages and guidance for us as well, and there's a bit of bringing that the ancestors' way, because they were certainly more tuned in to nature than what any of us are, and the seasons and the evolution of things. So I feel all of that is also really going to be prominent here. Action, again, wanting to get into something that you can enjoy, something that you find entertaining, and really, you know, getting back into even a social energy connected with that as well. The Four of Swords is a message to you of returning to normal kind of activity to do with matters of the heart, to do with children, to do with where you find your joy, and taking one step at a time and not pushing yourself. And you may have returned from a journey, so you feel a little bit renewed and recovering from something that was holding you back before. So it's always good to get outside your own box, because it gives you a different perspective, opens your eyes in some way. Three of Wands reversed. Here in your well-being, your health, work colleagues, and this is letting you know that there might be some delays there in the work area, and there's also a competition. So you've got a bit of competition, and that is a time of, you know, trying to achieve your goals in your working life and your daily routines, but you're sort of competing against somebody. or you feel that someone's competing against you, and you really need to not be even focusing on the competitive side of it. That's going to hold things up by being competitive. It's just a waste of your thought pattern, really, is what they're saying to me. So let go of that and you will manifest the Three of Pentacles. If you get stuck in this competitive nature here that this is speaking from, this will be delayed. Whereas freeing yourself from that perspective is going to create a better skills, better income, and whatever it is in your business or your working life, could even be marriage, relationships. You may have started off as the apprentice, but the whole key to everything is mastery. Once you master yourself and your own abilities, skills, perceptions, that kind of thing, then you can move to the next stage, and it looks like you will. So, and it's also money coming in so that you can have that little bit extra. And the Ten of Pentacles. Now, even though the Ten of Pentacles is reversed, ideally we would want it round the other way, but it's still the Ten of Pentacles, so it's still completion. And I'm feeling with this that something has been undermining your sense of security and your happiness. It's to do with joint finances or other people's money. Alright? It's the life, death, sex, birth, rebirth area. And it could be also involving something that is costing you money. Something, an added expense, I'm hearing. It's an added expense, but it's a temporary bump in the road. Alright? And at some stage in November, you're sort of going to, I feel, divide who has what, or where everything goes. So if you've got to sort out a payment, or for those of you struggling and going through some sort of separation of some kind, there's a division of assets here being shown. For others, it's keeping what you need and letting go of what you don't need, and it's to do with other people. Now, Four of Pentacles is also an indication that it's just as well you have earned a little bit extra, that you have had that extra come in, because you've got to obviously find that you will be, are you right, Kobe? It's okay. I think someone was in a car out the front. So yeah, that you'll find that if you've been saving some pennies for a rainy day, that rainy day may appear, or it could just be that you've put the finances together so you've got enough to be able to do what you need to do. Here in long distance travel, foreign cultures, foreign lands, this is the higher education perspective of the wheel too. It's your ideals and philosophies, belief systems. So you using this money is to do with sticking to your belief systems, which will drain the purse a bit by the look of that. This is nice. The Fool here in your reputation, social status, career, how you deal with the outer world, and it's the zenith of the wheel. And the Fool is the beginning and the end. So it's a great adventure. Enjoy the journey is really the Fool's message. Have fun, skip along the path. So there is a sense of being at a new stage in your career or your reputation. Here we have the Magician reversed in your hopes and fears. So if you can really tap into that High Priestess, you may find that you can manifest better than what you thought. Okay? But if you're coming from a place of sheer will and determination, then that isn't going to achieve the outcome that you want. What you resist persists is the message. So more planning is needed. You also need to plan a bit better. It's okay to spontaneity is wonderful, but this is saying that whatever actions you're taking or what you're trying to manifest, it's about your actions and planning, not just about relying on the something else to bring it together. And if you're not listening and seeing the signs, you're going to miss the opportunity. Listen to the voice that whispers. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Now she's always interesting. She is very direct and truthful, gives advice, probably doesn't take advice as much as tries to give it, and it's signifying a significant person bringing change, very savvy. Now it's in that area of subconscious and what's hidden and self-sabotage area of the wheel, where you can self-sabotage yourself. So just be wary of that, okay? So now I'll just use the Zodiac Oracle, and Neptune is in Pisces, and that means Neptune's here in your first house of your freedom of expression, your self-image, your personality, your ambitions, and Neptune is going direct on the 29th of November. Finally, it's been in retrograde, which has been sort of a bit tough on us all. It makes, you know, if you've been feeling tired or finding it difficult to articulate your feelings, maybe you've felt that you've been open to deception and people's communication has been very confusing, and information isn't what it seems. You could have also been feeling a little bit on edge. So if you have been feeling that and getting that lower vibration frequency, here on the 29th of November, it's going direct in Pisces, so there's that great sense of coming out of the fog and seeing things more clearly, finding out what is and isn't actually true, so the truth's going to be coming to the surface. And that is including what is and isn't a conspiracy theory, and artistic endeavours will be highlighted. You can start feeling a little bit more energy and vitality also, with it going direct, not feeling so drained, so that'll be lovely. And when you're working from the higher frequency of Neptune, it gives you the sense of the divine in all things and the divine in everything, and helps you to make way for a new, healthier perspective of your reality. Okay, and taking notice of your dream. It's the mystic energy, the Neptune energy in Pisces especially, and it's dignified in Pisces, so it's actually in its own sign, so it's very happy with that there. Then On the 14th of November, Mars is also going direct. So action stations in the area of your understanding of your true merit and self-worth, as opposed to values that other people are putting upon you that you should have or shouldn't have. Okay, so there is that warrior energy there. It's the vigorous, can be very decisive, can be aggressive. It's the sex drive, it's the masculine energy and how you deal with the masculine, and it's very energetic, and around that time, the 14th of November, you will be moving forward with a vengeance. You really want to get things going. So yeah, nice energy coming through there for you. And with that High Priestess there, I feel that it's not just in your area of how you earn your money, it's also to do with how, you know, where your essence is, where you're coming from, your perspective, your values, your morals. You don't necessarily have to go into battle for it, because you have the High Priestess energy there, so you can actually come from that element. Uranus is here in the 3rd house, so there's some quick original thinking going on there, and even enjoying unusual studies or projects that you're working on, and presenting yourself in an original way. Uranus, the planet of freedom, liberation, shock, sudden events, change, surprise, so expect the unexpected. So you could be getting some random information or communication also. Now, you could be in overdrive trying to discover something different and pursue something different, because Uranus is in retrograde. You'll know if you're coming from the lower vibration, because that is the energy of irritability, erratic moods, unreliable sort of behaviour, feeling dissatisfied and anxious, and feeling like it's all too much. So if you are coming from that and feel that, the high vibration of Uranus is about futuristic things. Read or watch futuristic programs, space travel, anything to do with space. Now also in retrograde, we could have a situation where our techno gadgets aren't working, our computers don't work, or the Wi-Fi, there's something wrong with the internet, and telephone, all that sort of annoying caper is not unlikely. If you haven't already experienced all that, it seems to me that it's an ongoing concern. And electricity, Uranus rules electricity, so keep an eye on your electrical things as well. Could be electricity blackouts as well, because we've been experiencing that. I don't know about anybody else. Let me know in the comments if you have. Now, full moon is in Gemini on the 30th of November, and there is also a partial lunar eclipse in Gemini. So there's two things going on. There's a duality. Gemini is about duality, and things sort of coming to, so that something to, again, that is in, this is shining a light and illuminating your home, your family, land, property, and ancestry and past lives. Okay, so you may get that flicker of, you know, you feel that you've met this person before, or undeniably, I know that I've been through this before. And the past life doesn't necessarily need to be from, you know, the reincarnation. You can actually reflect on that from this life as well. Now, so the high vibration frequency, if you're being adaptable and having flexibility and versatility, then you are tapping into the higher vibration. The lower vibration frequency is more prone to make one moody, restless, changeable, and there is that desire there to enjoy exchanging of ideas with family members, but there's also a restlessness to do with that around your family or your home. And for some of you, you may even find yourself with two homes, feeling that you have another place to go. Venus here in your 8th house is about love, unity, beauty, money. Now that's really good sign because you had that 10 of Pentacles reversed, even though the 10 of Pentacles reversed is still a pretty good vibration coming from that card. It's you know, you'll be happy with what you get, and the Venus is in Libra until the 15th of December. Okay, and it's the ruler of Libra as well, so another dignified. So we've got Venus dignified, we've got Mars dignified, and Neptune dignified, and all of them going direct here in November. So there is that message here through November that you're on the right track and you'll be on the right path. Don't worry. There'll be signs if you're not. They'll be clear. There'll be clear messages and signs saying, no, turn around, not the right way. So if you're feeling yourself coming through the lower vibration, you will be feeling indecisive, slothful, lazy, maybe too loud. So you can up the tempo there and adjust your frequency on your channel dial and get yourself into that high frequency. Music, art, beauty, gifts, jewelry, that kind of things, all the high frequency Venus energy. Maybe spend some time cleaning all your beautiful jewelry. It's still getting you into the right frequency, the right vibration to attract what Venus can attract, and especially in the house, one of the big houses of money, other people's money. You definitely want that. So it's also about the support that you receive from other people and your own regeneration, and it's the transformation with it ruling death and life, rebirth, sexuality. All that is highlighted here with Venus until the 15th of December when it moves out into Scorpio. Now Mercury is here in the 9th house also. So is the moon. The moon, here's the moon. New moon in Scorpio on the 15th. Also there. And the sun is also there. So the gaining of greater knowledge in all things and philosophy is, and your beliefs and your perception is all being highlighted here on the 15th. How you communicate, digging deep, doing research with that Mercury energy there, and Mercury is speaking from a place of fairness through from the 28th of October to the 11th of November. So there's going to be some sort of fairness being amplified and triggered there. And then until the 1st of December, it moves back into Scorpio after the 11th. So then you can really aim for positive growth and gaining of wisdom and higher knowledge also. Now here in your 11th house, we have the trio of Jupiter, Saturn and Pluto, and they've been travelling together well over a year now, and so you've still got the stellium there going in your 11th house of all your hopes and wishes and your manifestation efforts and visualization. Your friendship groups and social groups are shifting and changing. The tried and true and solid will be staying because of the influence there with Saturn. The influence of Saturn also is about saying to you, you know, hang on a minute, don't rush things, take things one day at a time, step by step. And the Jupiter-Pluto is also conjunct there on the 12th and 13th of November. And this is a message of there will always be a way, okay? And to you know, work on manifesting that in this 11th house area. And it's known as the Millionaire's Conjunction, the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. It's also what they believe was the two planets that were conjunct that formed the Star of Bethlehem as well. So the 12th and 13th of November, see what's going on around there. For some, there will be some sort of hidden wealth that appears, or you know, whether that's a wealth of knowledge or actual, you know, a little bit of a boost along. See what happens and what comes for you. Let me know in the comments how you feel that manifested for you. Okay, so I'll just ask here for the Archangel card for Pisces for November. What message is there for Pisces? Remember to ask your Archangel for help and guidance. And you have the Angel of Tranquillity. Oh, beautiful card. The number 33 is significant for you Pisceans. So I'll just read for you what the Angel of Tranquillity message is. Your message is you are in a calm and tranquil state of mind. Life is peaceful. So focus on that. Get that peaceful life happening. Your affirmation, if you're not feeling the peace vibration, you can also raise your vibration by using this affirmation, and it is, my angel of tranquility has helped me to release the issues of the outside world. I am feeling tranquil and at ease. Now your Akashic record, confirmation card. Confirmation for Pisces for this reading for November 2020. Please, thank you. Thank you. Aha. Oh, you have the Ark of the Covenant. Well, that's pretty massive. That's a big deal. Okay, so there is some sort of really significant information, I feel, especially with the number 11. That's a master number. So mastery, you're aiming for self-mastery. And that isn't having control over others, it's having control over yourself and your thoughts and actions. Number 11. Okay, so this is speaking to you, the Ark of the Covenant, of the stars shining on a serene desert night. Fires burn before a number of white tents. Inside one of the tents, just beyond the open fire flaps, rests the Ark of the Covenant. Two men sit by a crackling fire nearby. At the most mundane level, this card can represent beneficial legal contracts or title transfer. It also can show successfully working with professionals such as brokers and lawyers. Well, that's good to know. More often, it indicates that you are living true to your own convictions. Lovely. And in effect, your karmic contract. Facing your lessons of growth, working toward greater discovery, and bringing your unique contribution to the world. Your karma does not rule you, you rule it. When the work becomes too great, taking a risk doesn't break with your covenant. It supports it. You understand the phase of time and energies, and you work within those phases. Some of your karmic directives at this time may involve other people. If so, make sure there is no urgency, need or personal agenda in play. Okay, so you can't come from a place of personal agenda. Don't let yourself be pulled into an emotional drama. Know that the things that require your attention now reflect a commitment that has far-reaching influence that may impact your present as well as your future life and lives. So continue to work towards your higher purpose, to uphold the sacred covenant, and you have to touch the world with your light. Oh, beautiful, really. But it sounds to me, from what I can get out of this, is that you're doing the work. It's about serving the people, serving humanity, isn't it? Our Akashic Force message for you and how you tap into it is close your eyes and imagine the Ark of the Covenant opening before you. Within it you see the contract that contains your highest purpose. What is that purpose? Sense one's words and one action you can take towards its pursuit, so that you can pursue it. So there's a sense of purpose involved with that message as well. So thank you so much, Pisceans, for watching and for liking and sharing. If you've liked this video, give it the thumbs up and share it with all your friends. If you'd like to go deeper into a reading for you, then you can contact me with the email address that I've left there in the description box, and we can look into this a little bit more for you, okay? So do subscribe if you're a new viewer so that you don't miss any more of the updates, and until next time, Pisces, much peace and many blessings. Namaste.